Shalakia. I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb, but this is a part two of it. So it says, for by it the elders obtain a good report. Through faith we understand that the worlds are framed by the word of Yahweh, so that the things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. All right. And it says, by faith Abel offered unto Yahweh a more excellent sacrifice than Cain. It says, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, God testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh. Okay, so it all takes faith, man. Okay. Even when all right, Abraham, all right, was what, about to take out Isaac, man. All right, it all was what? Faith. Through faith. All right, Job, everybody, faith. All right. And we understand through the elders, even the prophets of old, we understood that how they had faith. You see, even with things not seen. All right, even things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. All right. The point is faith, man. All right. Verse 6, I'm gonna jump to verse 6, says, but without faith it is possible to please him. So if you don't got faith, even the size of a mustard seed, all right, you can't please the Lord, man. You see, if you turn on the words, if you taking out of the scriptures, if you don't believe in the Bible, if you once believe and now you don't believe no more, man, hey man, that mean you lost faith. You see? And it says, it is possible to please the Lord, man. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. All right, we got to diligently seek the Lord, man. All right, if the scriptures say this, we got to, go with what the scriptures say, man. Not leaning on our own understanding. All right, scriptures say what? To lean not on your own understanding. All right, bear with me. Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, with all thy heart. And that's how we trust in him, is through his words. Okay? And it says to lean not unto thy own understanding. So how can you lean onto your own understanding? By just going off of how you feel. Going off of what? Your emotions. Okay? Instead of going off of what the scriptures say. All right? Therefore, if you don't go off of what the scriptures say, then technically you don't believe in the Bible. All right? And you're an atheist at the end of the day, man. Point blank, period. If you don't believe in the scriptures, you might as well say you're an atheist, man. Point blank, period. Okay? So it says, because a lot of people, they love us the world. They want this world to continue. They just thinking about getting to the bad. Really bad about to turn into a microchip. And then let's see how much niggas love the bag then. James 4 and 4. It says, you adulterous and adulteress, know ye not that the friendship of the world is an enmity with Yahweh? All right, so if you love this world, all right, ain't nothing wrong with, having fun, taking vacations, but you can't put this world first. You can't, you can't worship gunplay, right? You can't worship the wickedness of these people out here, you know. You see you got niggas out here, they out here robbing and stealing and want to be little monsters. Because the Lord said that the women bring forth monsters, roughly paraphrasing. If you down with it, you wicked ass nigga. A wicked woman. Ye adulterers and adulteress, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with Yahweh? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushua. Point blank, period. Why would you want to you don't want to be an enemy of the Lord, man, the creator of heavens and the earth. Ain't no telling how long the Lord gonna let you feel that fire. Right? And that's for I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. Okay? Because I know I'm not perfect. I ain't even gonna sit here and say I'm perfect, but I'm striving to be in the eyes of the Lord, man. Believe, faith, believing in his name. Rehearsing righteous acts, the principle of things. Not just doing what you want to do, you know. We rehearsing righteousness, man. We're not gonna get it all the way right until the Lord make us pure. Until we get into what? The new covenant. All right, which will land back off the old covenant, technically. But just the Lord gonna make us pure and righteous. We're gonna get it right this time, man. Okay? Therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. Do ye think that the scripture says in vain, the spirit that dwelleth in us lusteth to envy? But he giveth more grace, wherefore he saith, God resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. A proud person would say the scripture is not real. All right? That's a prideful mind. Saying the Lord don't exist. Saying his son don't exist. That's somebody that's wanting to be prideful. But he's going to give grace unto the humble, those that believe, man. So if you don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahshua, if you don't believe in his holy words, then not just 50%, not just 95%, not just 98%, but 100% of his words, all right, he's going to resist you. But if you humble, he's going to give grace unto you. Submit yourselves, therefore, to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So you got to submit yourself. A lot of people, they don't want to submit to the Lord. All right. So for some reason, they want to submit to their own selves, which is cool. All right. What if some don't believe? We're not begging people to believe, but the scriptures say, well, we are the messengers. We have to, preach the word. Tell them what's coming. Give them warning from the Lord. That's all. At the end of the day, we working on our own salvation. We want salvation for ourselves first and foremost. You see, but we know what comes with it. We know what we got to do. We got to give the people warning. That's it. If they don't want to listen, dust off the feet. Keep it moving. All right. Oh well. We don't give a fuck if somebody believe or not. You know what I'm saying? And it says, submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. And a lot of these people, even 2/3 of them, they father the devil, right? And they're gonna flee if they don't want to hear the words, anyways. To hell with them. Okay. Submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh, man. So we got to submit ourselves. All right. Turn back to the Lord. All right. Bear with me. And it says, Matthew 10:14, and whosoever shall not receive you nor hear your words, when ye depart out of the house of city, shake off the dust of your feet, man. All right. Matter of fact, let's jump to Mark 6:11. And whosoever shall not receive you nor hear you when you depart thence. So if you don't want to receive it, you don't want to hear it, it's okay. Whatever. The Lord say, just go. Don't worry about them. He says, when you depart, then shake off the dust under your feet. They like fucking. They're nothing, man. They're like crumbles now, man. They're a lost soul. For a testimony against them. All right, that's testimony against them now. Okay, and what's that testimony against them? They're gonna catch the plagues, man. Okay, they're gonna catch the judgments of the Lord. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. Hey, we know what happened with that. Fire and brimstone. So what's going to happen in these last days? Fire and fire. Missiles. World War III. Different countries. NATO, EU. They allies. And ultimately, they're going to turn on each other, man. Be shall hate war. All right. But these other nations coming, man. It's going to go down real soon, man. In your lifetime, man. All praise, honor, glory goes to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, divine cells, apostles, a great millstone, and peace salutations.